Let me tell y'all the worst thing about having a nice car when you're young. And that would be that the insurance is absolutely clapped on these cars. Especially because if you're young, you've probably recently had like some sort of ticket or just an accident like every starter driver mostly usually has. Bro, this car is not even an M, it's a 540 and I'm paying like $900 a month. Now, of course, I can afford it, but at the same time, like it low-key just pains me that $900 is just going to the air every month. So especially if you're young and before you think about getting your dream car, think about that insurance first because that shit's not light.
Hello guys, welcome back to Inside Republic. On today's video, we'll be talking about car repayments. Well, car repayments have hit insane highs with skyrocketing interest rates, longer loan terms, and inflated vehicle prices, trapping buyers in debt for years. Kindly like and share this video, subscribe and follow for more videos like this. And to show us some extra love, you can send us some super thanks. We'll truly appreciate it. Now let's watch the following video clips.
We just left the DMV to register my new mom car, and a $1,300 registration bill was not expected. Turns out, when you buy a car out of state, you don't pay sales tax on it, and when it comes to get registered here, you have to pay the sales tax as you're getting the car registered, which is fine. Like, I get that. I just didn't know that. So that was just kind of a little bit of sticker shock, to be completely honest.
All right, Trey. So we had a lot of discourse in the comments about your monthly payment. Can you give us some insight on the terms?
So I financed for 48 months at 1.9% APR. So that's why my note on my 23 F-150 is $1,100 a month.
Hey y'all, it's Pretty Girl Sophie. I want to tell you guys, as a 19-year-old with $45,000 in debts alone, y'all, please don't get a finance car, literally, y'all. I have a Jeep, 2021 Jeep. I bought back in 2023. I financed that shit for $46,000, right? I'm like, I really want, this is my dream car. Yeah, don't get on me talking about, oh, Jeep is your dream car. Yes, at the time, I was 18. It was my dream car, like, most definitely. But now, I can't get rid of this car. Literally, I'm stuck with this car, y'all. Like, I'm in so much debt right now, y'all. Like, most of my paycheck is going towards this car. Half of it is going towards this car, y'all. I'm literally struggling so bad, and I wanted to document my journey on how I'm going to get rid of it. I've been doing DoorDash to, like, pay off, you know, sometimes, because, like, honestly, me working is not going to cover it up. And before y'all be like, oh, why is your hair done? Why is your eyelashes done and shit? With my DoorDash money I earned. Just because you're broke doesn't mean you can feel broke. Like, I just want to, like, feel like myself. You know what I'm saying? But my car, right? My car note is literally, guys, I cannot stress enough. It's $978 a month. Plus warranty. That's $154. So, calculate that. I'm paying $1,200 something alone on this car, y'all. Like, I'm struggling, but nobody knows I'm struggling because I was ashamed of it. Like, now it's like, I don't really care what people think. Like, y'all gonna care. It is what it is. I know y'all be like, well, bitch, why would you do that? Y'all, I lived and I learned.
Do not get that car note. I just watched a girl say that she make between $1,000 and $1,500 every 2 weeks, and she has to do Uber on the side to pay her $900 car note, not including the insurance and other bills on top of that. If you bringing in about $2,500 a month and you gonna get a damn Hyundai Sonata and the car note is $800 and your car insurance is like $500, what are you doing? The best thing that you can do for yourself is go get a cash car. Go get a cash car. The best car that I had was a 2007 Toyota Corolla. I got her in, I want to say like 2020 or 2021. And when I tell you she's still rolling, ain't paid a car note or nothing, never had any problems with it. And while my friends stressed out because they paying the highest car note, I am at peace every month, okay? And this is coming from real life experience. There was a time where I had a $500 car note and $500 car insurance, and I'm making like $2,000 a month. Half of my check is going towards the car. And you could get the car note, babe. But for now, how about you save yourself a lot of stress and just get the cash car. Get a cute little cash car. Then when you're more financially sound, you could go out and get whatever kind of car you want.
Y'all, I have a question. I'm not even trying to be in y'all business, but how much do y'all be paying for y'all car notes? Because I got a brand new car with no miles on it, and I pay $500 a month, and I accused my credit union of being racist because on my old Charger I was paying $400. For the new one, they told me $500. How much do y'all be paying for these Hondas, Toyotas, and Nissans? Like, really tell me, because I heard a motherfucker say that their car note was $800.
A lot of you guys are asking why my car payment is $1,000 a month, and here's why. So I told you guys I got my first car when I was a senior. It was the car of that year. I had a backup camera, I had a push start, everything, right? 9 months later, I crashed it and I totaled it, and my parents had already almost paid it off. So then they pulled me out another car, the same one, but I had to pay it. So I started paying it. I was giving payments, and I was almost done. I had less than 10,000, right? I always kept up with the maintenance, everything. And I don't know why, but there was so many recalls on this car to the point where it almost left me on the freeway a couple times, okay? By this time, I already had my son. He was a baby at that time. And it got to the point where it wasn't even safe for us to be driving in that car. Not even on the freeway, not anywhere. So my mom was like, it was time to upgrade. So I was like, all right, bet. So then I went in, and at that time, it was 2021. I got a 2021 Acura ILX, super nice, brand new, nice interior, everything, right? Never really gave me problems. And I got married. We have 3 kids now. Fast forward to now. And we just didn't fit in that little car anymore. We needed a SUV, like a mom car. So I traded in this car, my car, for this car. And I'm actually carrying $10,000 of negative equity from my very first car. But I had no choice. Like, at that point, it was not safe to drive that car. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to have to swallow it and take the L. So that's why my car payment is so high, but it's totally worth it for me because, yes, I have my mom car and we have our room. And look at this car seat. Look at how big it is. It takes up a lot of space because it turns. And my kids are comfortable. We have the stroller in the back. So to me, yes, it's $1,000, but it's our safety. And we have the room that we need. And I love my car.
Go buy that car. I'm seeing all these people on this platform telling everybody not to buy cars right now. Interest rates are super high, all of this. I am in the industry. I'm going to explain some stuff to you, and it's going to blow your mind. Originally, I was not going to do this. I am still in the auto industry, and this could hurt me. But I want to give you guys some information. It needs to happen, and it might blow up the industry, but oh well, that happens. Interest rates are not as high as you think they are. Here is a secret that they don't tell you. The finance manager can mark up your approved interest rate up to, in some states, 3%. So when you think you're getting an approval and you have a great credit score and your approval is 9%, you might actually have been approved by the bank at 6%. So let me tell you how that works. The way that they make money in the finance office is by selling products and marking up interest rate. And that goes on lease too. So here's a quick suggestion when you go to buy a car. When you get your approval, go in the finance office and ask them for your approval. Tell them you want to see your buy rate. They're going to flip out on you. Doesn't matter. You are allowed to see it. So ask them what your buy rate is. If they will not give it to you, go get financing on your own. Go to a credit union, go to your bank, get a check. If they are not going to share that information with you, that means they have marked up your rate probably a lot, at the max that they can do. So make sure you ask that question, because interest rates are not as high as you think they are. Okay? Like and follow for more. Comment if you have some more questions. Go to my Etsy shop. I have an ebook that is a guide that will tell you everything you need to know when you are going to buy a car. That includes how the MSRP works, how to read the invoice to know what they are actually paying for the car, because it ain't invoice, and any other questions. So like I said, go to my Etsy shop, get that, like and follow for more.
Okay, y'all, so let's talk about it. So I recently purchased a 2023 EQB 300 Mercedes-Benz and I haven't even had this car for a month yet, right? But I really want to let everybody know, because I know people were thinking it, because I know how I used to think, and I know how black people think. Oh, T, why'd you get a Mercedes-Benz? It's super expensive. You're gonna have high maintenance and all this stuff, right? But let me tell y'all this, right? First of all, I have an electric car, but we're not even gonna get into the car details. We need to get into the car facts, right? So my car note is literally very similar, if not the same, or for some people even cheaper than people who are not driving a luxury car. And you know, my credit does play a role in that, and other things as well. But ultimately, guys, I know people who are driving Kias. I know people who are driving Hondas, you know, Toyotas, that are literally paying $500 plus, $600 plus just on car note. And that probably has a lot to do with their credit and maybe the money they put down, stuff like that, right? But I am only paying, y'all want to know how much I pay my car note? I am only paying $600 for my car note, right? I know somebody who has a Kia that is paying $550, that had to put money down. I didn't have to put anything down to get this car, right? But my car note was originally $602, okay, with no money down for this Mercedes-Benz, right? But I decided to add some provisions so I don't have to worry about nothing, because the first thing people say, oh, well, T, you know, think about maintenance, think about tires, think about that. Yeah, baby, I've thought about it, okay? So yes, I pay more than $602 for my car note, so I don't have to worry about anything because it comes included, right? I don't have to worry about tires, because just to change all 4 tires, that's like 2 bands. Baby, I'm not paying that, baby. So I decided to increase my car notes, okay, no more than $100, to make sure that I was covered in the long run. See, a lot of people, they will get that cheap car note, but then, baby, when it's time to get the car fixed and when the car has problems, baby, you don't have the money, babe. So you're shit out of luck, right? You're shit out of luck. Now you might be without a car because you don't have that 2K, that 1 band to actually spend to fix your car, right? Secondly, I have an electric car, baby. I don't have engine problems. There is no engine. I can't even pop the trunk. Pop the hood. I can't. There's no way. I can only pop the trunk. So with that being said, babe, the only thing I really have to worry about is keeping up with the interior, making sure the seats is nice, making sure I get my car washed, and also making sure that, my bad, y'all, somebody was literally staring at me, and also making sure I keep up with the tires, as I said before. But because I paid extra in my car note, I don't have to worry about that financially, babe. I don't. So y'all, just keep in mind that if you go to the right person, if you have the right credit, and you wait and are patient when it's time to purchase a car, you can get nice things, babe. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't, because when I was trying to get a car, I only wanted a Volkswagen. I really, really only wanted a Volkswagen. But then once I was doing research, I'm like, maybe I should get a Tesla. You know, I'm tired of gas cars. I'm tired of it. And my friend so happily works at a Mercedes-Benz dealership, and you know, God was just working, so it just happened. But I literally was telling him, like, I don't think I'm ready, like, because of really the stigma and really the perceptions that are out there about luxury cars. Like, babe, like, the one thing I will say, babe, these charging stations in Atlanta, now that's a whole nother TikTok. But I just wanted to let you guys know that if you are in the position to get something nice and you know long term you can't afford it, don't let the stigma, don't let what people say affect you, because at the end of the day, nobody's helping me pay this bill. Nobody's helping me pay my car insurance. And that's another topic. We're gonna talk about the car insurance, because babe, the car insurance is expensive, but still, I am still paying less for full coverage than some people who have non-luxury cars, babe. So life is expensive, babe. You just gotta hustle. You just gotta grind. You just gotta get that money, babe. That's all you gotta do. But I literally had to talking myself out of getting the car. I literally had to say, T, you can afford it. Because it wasn't about the money. It was just about, like, long term. You know, am I possibly gonna end up getting the car repoed? But no, babe. I paid up my insurance payments, okay? I paid up my car note, okay? I paid my insurance more than I paid the car note because, you know, whatever. But I'm still ahead, babe. So it doesn't even matter, babe. I'm still ahead. You know, I did that 6-month plan with the car insurance. Like, yes, it's expensive, but if I don't have to worry about bills for like a certain amount of months, that is a luxury. That's the real luxury. So it's not about the car you get. It's about being able to pay the bills up front. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people won't do that, even if they can. So this video is long, but I just had to make this disclaimer because I know some of y'all was thinking it, but y'all just didn't say it. But let me clear up the confusion. Stay tuned for part 2 because it's coming.
Insane car payments are becoming all too common, especially among young buyers eager to drive something nice without fully understanding the long-term cost. Many get hit with high monthly notes, sometimes close to or even over $1,000 without realizing that insurance often more than the car payment is just around the corner. And in skyrocketing registration fees, a car that quickly loses value, and suddenly what felt like a win becomes a burden. Some turn to side hustles like daughters just to keep up, silently carrying the weight of debt and embarrassment. The pressure to keep up appearances, combined with misinformation and rushed decisions, aren't delicious, traps buyers in financial stress. But with patience, proper research, and a good credit, the path to affordable car ownership becomes a lot clearer. That's it for today, guys. Kindly like and comment down below. Until next time, take care.